Oh, is that a big light? Oh my goodness. Oh, hi. Yes, I'm here. Hello. I'm here too. Welcome to my channel. My name's Nicole and here on Wee Mama I do lots of motherhood, lifestyle, cleaning and organisational videos. So if you like that kind of content, I would love it if you could stick around and maybe consider subscribing. Today's video is going to be Nina's 5-month update. And yes, I am a hot mess. My husband has just taken my son out quickly, and so I thought, I really need to film this. I'm going to go do it now. So I think I've just about managed to brush my hair, so you're lucky. You're very lucky. This is Nina. This is my little baby girl. She has already turned 5 months. We're a little bit late filming this. I am being treated to 2 teething babies. My little boy Didier, he is my oldest. He is currently getting his molars, and this one is also teething. So two teething babies. It's fun. So I thought I would just grab the chance while I can. Sit down with her. I think this is the first time I'm actually sitting down with her in a while, because usually I take advantage while she's napping. But anyway, yes, stop rambling, Nicole. Let's get into it. So as you can see, Nina is growing nicely. I got onto the teething talk because I wanted to explain why there was Calpol, but with my proper mum brain, I forgot to even mention that part. But yes, that's why she's covered in Calpol, because we teething. Little Nina is growing very nicely. She's getting very long, very tall, but she's still kind of petite. Like I can put my hands all the way around her. She's very slim. Like these are currently they just like really hang off her. They're so long. So yeah, she's growing really well, but she's still petite. Me and my husband were saying to each other the other day that she's definitely she's very unlike her brother in that way. Didier was very chunky. He was only 6 pounds when he was born, but he was very, very chunky. And obviously she is kind of recycling some of his clothes. So we've got like a little teddy bear, like snowsuit for her. And Didier, I think, lasted about a month in this. Now I think it's 0 to 3. She still fits in it, just starting to get a little bit tight for her. And that's at 5 months, whereas my son outgrew that at 1 month. So yeah, she's definitely very petite, I'd say. She absolutely loves her playmat at the moment. She's starting to stay on it for longer periods. If you've watched any of my other update videos, you know that she isn't the biggest fan of being put down for long periods of time. She likes to be in my arms constantly. But when she is on the playmat, she has just started to roll over. This has happened once. She does like to turn onto her side. She does love to just roll backwards and forth on her side. But the other day she was really pushing, and I got my camera ready because I was like, she's gonna roll over, she's gonna do it. And she didn't for ages, and then as soon as I put my phone down, of course, what did you do? She rolled over. Hey. Oh. Should we roll you back over, Poppet? Oh no. Hey. Oh my goodness. Did you just roll over? Did you just roll over? Oh my goodness. No, you're so clever. So she hasn't done it since, but she has done it one time already. She is really strong physically as well. Like whenever you sit her down, she likes to be up at all times. She goes really rigid. Same with being stood up. She loves this. She always has her legs up. Where are you going? You're just looking at everything, aren't you? Oh, yeah. But yeah, she likes to be stood up like this. This is how she is most of the time. She just goes really rigid. If I try and sit her down now, I really have to bend the legs. But yeah, it's really hard to get her to bend her legs because she goes rigid. To sit back down. Oh, here she goes. Really likes to outstretch herself and go really rigid. But yeah, mostly she likes to be stood up. She's like a little meerkat. She likes to scout out, see what's going on. So she has already started teething, like I mentioned earlier. She definitely started around the beginning of December, and then she started to really like just chomp down on everything. Like she was like a little pit bull. Like whenever I put my finger in her mouth, she was just going to town on it. But I think she started to cut her teeth around Christmas Day. On Christmas Day, bless her, she was, where are you going? On Christmas Day, bless her, she was so poorly. She just did not look well. She was like really like topped up with Calpol whenever we could. She wasn't well, and then literally about 2 days later she cut her first bottom tooth. And then I think it was a few days later, I think New Year's Day, that we found that as one tooth was pushing its way through, we found that the other one next door to it was also trying to make its way out. So now, I can't show you because she will just stick her tongue out, but yeah, now she's got 2 bottom teeth that are slowly pushing their way through. Like they've already broke the surface, they're already out, but obviously they just got to go up a bit more. So at the moment she really loves her matchstick monkey. She's really a big fan of that. I really try to give that to her as much as possible because she just chomps on her fingers and her fingers just get really swollen. I think I mentioned in my last update that we gave her frozen breast milk in like a little handheld what are you doing? We gave her frozen breast milk and a little handheld like dummy thing, and she really enjoyed that as well. That was really good on her gums. We have been giving her Ambisol. I really feel like Ambisol really works. I never used it with my first when he was this age because I think I just made do with teething powders, but oh, it just definitely hits the spot straight away. So I'm nearly coming to an end of it because we're teething too. So when that runs out, I'm definitely going to be picking up another bottle. And also, yeah, Ashton & Parsons teething powder. I really find that that always works, and lots of Calp. Hopefully they'll come through soon because I think they're really irritating her. As I mentioned earlier with like her baby grows, we've just put her in 3 to 6, but they are just huge on her. They're really baggy. But because she's long, the 0 to 3 ones were just getting a bit too small for her, like at the top. Now, yeah, we've put 3 to 6 on her and they're just absolutely huge. For Christmas, off my dad, she got a little, like, Christmas she got a little blow up, don't you throw that again. For Christmas, she got a little blow up ring that you can sit in, and we've just slowly been trying her in that. They do need to be sat up in this, like be able to hold their head up and be able to sit up, which she can't do yet. So we just kind of like sit her in it for a few seconds because that's how long she kind of lasts. She will sit up, but then after about 5 or 6 seconds she will just like topple. So we just put her in it just to get used to it. She likes all the sounds, so we're just kind of trialing that, just trying to put her in it for just like a minute or 2 every day. And then my mum also bought her a jumperoo, and I think that she's not really supposed to be in a jumperoo until she's 6 months, but again she can hold her head up, so I do put her in there for a few minutes again throughout the day. I like to like scoot her bum forwards and then just use it as like a little swing. She loves it, and it's just to get her used to it really, but I wouldn't leave her alone in it, and I definitely don't let her go in it for too long because her feet aren't touching the bottom. We can't get it any lower to the ground, so it is at the moment just a sling. Where are you going? She's still very talkative. She likes to squawk, she likes to squeak, she really likes to like shout out and yell. We always say that she sounds a bit like a cat, like an angry cat. She yowls, which is something that we never came across with my first, with Didier. But yeah, she very much likes to squeak and squawk. If something's not going her way, or if it is going away and she's excited, she will just shriek. Especially if you're talking to her, she likes to talk back and she will yowl. She had her jabs just before Christmas. They were a little bit late due to COVID, and again 16-week jabs are going to be a bit late. We're booked in to have those in a few weeks, which I'm dreading because her 12-week jabs that she had just before Christmas were a nightmare. She had such a bad bum for, it's only just recently now going back to normal. She's breastfed, so she kind of poos every now and then. As soon as she had this jab, it was like she was having really bad poo explosions. I think she was having about 4 or 5 poos within an hour. It was getting crazy. She just wasn't herself. She was really poorly. I don't know if that was a mixture of having the jabs, like her vaccines, and going teething. but it wasn't a fun time, was it? No. She's just getting back to normal now, and then we've got her 16-week jabs, which obviously she's very late for, but again, this is due to COVID and everything that's going on. We live in like a small village, so we've got a small village doctors, and I think they're just a bit overwhelmed during these times. She absolutely adores her big brother Didier. Whenever he is near her, comes up close, she will just stop everything and look straight at him, and she's really starting to smile at him. Before she kind of like took notice, but now she's like, she was interested, but now she is just invested in him. She loves to see his face. She will just give him the biggest smile. If me and my husband Matt are trying to talk to her and he is nearby, she just has eyes for him. I really feel like she cannot wait to just join in and play with him. We have also started Nina on a bottle. When Nina was teething, just as she was getting it like the little buds through, she chomped down one day and it hurt my nip a lot. It wasn't very nice, and I've always said that I knew that I wanted to start bottle feeding as soon as she had teeth. So in the sales I bought a Tommy Tippy prep machine. I think the bottle is made in like 2-3 minutes. It is wonderful. I really wish that we had purchased one with my first. It would have saved us a lot of tears and not like crying nights. But she is just slowly getting used to it. I will admit I got very, very emotional when my husband gave her the first bottle, just because I knew that when she did start having the bottle, she wouldn't be that interested in like boob feeding anymore. And because we've done so well, I was a little bit like reluctant, but it's really lovely to watch my husband feed her, because he's really missed that little bond with her, because he did that from day one with my little boy. So at the moment she's currently combination fed, and then he also feeds her most nights after the bath to get her off to sleep. So I've noticed that it can be a bit tricky, like during the night. Now she doesn't latch as easily, and it can be a bit tricky trying to feed her, because I think she just is searching for this massive bottle now, because obviously it fills her up, it makes her a bit more full, gives her a bit more sustenance maybe, and she's looking, and I know that when I'm trying to feed her, she's looking for like the bottle teat, if you know what I mean, and she doesn't latch on as good as she used to. Because before I could literally just roll over in the night and offer her my nipple and she would latch straight away, whereas now she's slowly not doing that anymore. The other night I had to wake up my husband because she just wasn't settling, so I said, you know, you're gonna have to go and make her a bottle. So he did, so that was nice, rolling back over, back to sleep and making someone else do it for a change. That felt good. But yeah, I am a bit sad. I've made it to 5 months exclusively breastfeeding, and I'm very, very proud of that. I definitely don't think she's ready to wean yet. We weaned my son just as he was about to turn 6 months. We just gave him some baby porridge from his formula. But with Nina, I don't know. I don't think she's definitely not ready yet. I would always wait until 6 months. With her, she's not sitting up yet, and she can hold her head up, but at the same time I always feel like she's very, she leans forward like this. So even when she's sat up in like her chair or she's sat on her lap, she leans, like her head dips. So I don't feel very confident giving her foods anytime soon. But I'm gonna wait until she's maybe 7 months, and then maybe introduce some, like a bit of a mix, purees and baby-led weaning. So we'll see how that goes. So guys, I think that is pretty much everything I need to update on. She's still sleeping really well, aside from when she's not waking up for a bottle. She is a very loved, she is a madam. We call her a madam because she likes shrieking and shouting. You're a bit demanding, aren't you? You're not. You're a beautiful baby, but still. Daddy says you're very like me, which I don't think is true, is it? So guys, thank you for watching. Sorry that this was a bit rushed. With 2 small babies and my husband at home, I do have to just film when I get the chance. So sorry that this is a little bit rushed and that I'm not very well presented, but there's nothing new there. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, if it helped you in any way, I would love it if you could give it a thumbs up. It really helps my little channel. If you leave any comments down below, that would be great. I love responding to them. Oh, have you got hiccups? Oh no. Oh. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Seems like forever.
together.